Hello! I was just asked tonight, what does it mean to be a master bridge builder? And when I think of even answering such a question, it's kind of like, well, one, who's asking this question? And two, what do you think a bridge builder is? Number three, why do you want to know? So I like to think of myself as a promoter, and a promoter of master bridge builders. I love to promote master bridge building because I do understand that as creatures in the 3D, we are going from one crazy intense age, the Piscean Age, being the last era of humanity and our story, and the building blocks and all the things that we have learned to create orders and systems, to appreciate what we can bring from within us to create service, to manifest our dreams of love. And now that we are entering the Aquarian Age, we are leaving the age of enlightenment that is long before us. We are now in the age, we're moving into the golden age, where we are no longer interested in enlightenment that happened a long time ago. We're interested in the gold now. And in order to get into the golden age, we will need to go through the global dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, that's for another time. You can learn about that as well. But individuals go through a dark night of the soul, so does the globe. The global dark night of the soul must be passed through in order to turn lead, what is lead, into gold. It will be the alchemy of the earth. So this is no longer just the alchemy of an individual, such as Buddha or Jesus Christ or Muhammad or any of the individuals who represented turning lead into gold in the age of enlightenment, the Piscean Age. Now moving into the golden age of Aquarius, where we have all the things we need for free communication, free connection, network. It's all about communication. It's all about information. When information is knowledge, knowledge is power, etc., etc. When that has already become an individualized unit that we can step upon as consciousness, we can evolve who we are as beings. Interested in the sounds coming from my door? We can evolve as beings from that time, and now we can ask ourselves again, who are we? What is it that is the us that we are actually here to bring forward? So in the past, in the age of enlightenment, we were very, very much concerned not just with the fundamentals of love, right? But we were very much concerned with the survival of humanity. You know, we have, think of evolution. First we have matter, rocks, carbon, etc. We have rocks. From rock we have plant. From plant we have, we have insects, that's for sure. Interesting, right? And then we have some other things, right? We have some, maybe we have a little, a little unicorn, nee, 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 nee. Or horses, animals, right? Animals, and from animals we have humans. So, what comes after humans? Aside from robots. That's another branch. That's a bridge. That's part of the bridge, robot. Artificial intelligence, that's part of the robot. The next age of evolution, the next kingdom. So we have the kingdom of rocks, that's the first kingdom. Then we have plants, that's the second kingdom. Animals is the third kingdom. Humanity is the fourth kingdom. Interesting, keep track of the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the whole point? Number one, matters. Number two is the, matter and water. Incredible, two different things. It's very incredible. They stay still like a rock, but they also fucking grow because of water. Water moves the matter, the earth. And then when that has a organized system, when multiple things get together, they start making things that can eat the plant, that can go to the places, to the places to move more, to poop, to da 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 da. Then we get this creature, right, that can also take the animal consciousness, that can take the plant consciousness, that can transport the physiological consciousness of the crystals, of all matter in the universe, from the astros, from all of the galaxies, right? We can move the matter, but what is it that we're really doing? Boom, 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 boom. In Earth, the next evolution is the big one. It's the fifth kingdom. And the fifth kingdom is really taking us from the stability of, like we understand, humans are the blah, 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 blah. And we've got the ego, and the ego feeds back into the spirituality that's like, we understand our place in this world. And we're all about building and creating things and learning and etceteras. But really what is the fifth kingdom is spirit and soul. So it is the I am that exists, no longer the I know. Or I think, therefore I am. No, it's I am, therefore I am now. So the fifth kingdom, and this is what we are bridge building into, is the I am, therefore I am. I am, therefore I am. It's the fifth dimension. It's 5D. It's I already am. We already are. This rock can say it too. So can I. So can spirit. And guess what? What is the artifice? What is the, I laughed at the insect, but really when we look at our heroes, when we look at all of these things, when we look at the military, when we look at what we are creating to try to project the light, with these missiles and guns and explosions, to shoot out and to extend as far as we possibly can, to use as much matter, which costs a lot of money and a lot of people and a lot of energy, to shoot out the energy and the frequency of planet Earth, to send her roots out as far out as she can get them, opening up wide in our solar system, stretching out to Mars, reaching out to Mars to grab him, to bring him, to lure him in, to also to take him over, right? To him, why not? Call it that. Earth being the child of Venus and Mars. Earth being the Goldilocks of the sun, the star, the nearest star, and isn't that the I am? Okay, so what is a bridge builder? A bridge builder are the people who understand the Piscean age. We've already got the information in order to also be in the consciousness, in the hybrid zone. We are able to have at least 1 foot in the Piscean age, but also we are here and we understand the next actual practical steps in humanity, in civilization right now, that are to be taken, and they're not just about the material world. A lot of them are about being the bridge builders, the placement holders for people who are the network. We're taking it not just from the internet, but we're using it in order to create spiritual catalysts, to get people, to help them to wake up, to create empowerment and leverage, to help people understand their own individual place, but also their place in the entirety of evolution, so you can understand what part of your spirit you're here to move forward. And you can also identify, if you look back in your entire, as you are the crest, think of it like this, the foam or the crest of the wave of the entire evolution of every human that it has ever come to actually give birth to you from your mother's womb. Her mother, there's always a her back there that you have literally physically come through. Everyone, man or woman, you've come from and through a her, physically. So think of that portal. You're never disconnected. This you, especially if you're identified as a biological female and you have a womb, you're literally still connected to the infinite portal. And if you think of it that way, you're just a vessel, you're just the channel, you're just the schmear. And the masculinity is here pushing and creating the shapes. And creating the next place for it to come through, to grow things, right? And to help us to create this incredible, multicolored, multidimensional, beautiful world where we can actually use the golden age to take what really matters, the crystal essence of who we are and what values we bring from Earth, what values, the highest intelligence, the most sustainable intelligence, is it not? Aren't we all to take it all and to help to use it sustainably and to extend our essence? Our essence being the essence of an animal, the essence of the plant, the essence of the atomic. And to extend that in physical form, in 3D, into 5D, so that 5D is made physical. So we are no longer enlightening or seeking to go out. We are actually seeking now to create the bridge inward and to expand this and to embody it. When we embody it, we harness the frequency. When we're harnessing the frequency, we are also imagine being the sun inside. Then we are our own gravitational field, and the things that come into orbit all come into orbit in a very particular and natural system that is not just individual, it is universal. So I hope that helps you to understand a little bit about the picture, about the relationships, about, I don't know, hierarchy, if you need to think of it that way. You can think of it in the tarot system as the Hierophant. The Hierophant also represents, we don't just dismiss the Piscean age or we say, oh, that's all bad. Actually, no, we go, thank you for doing this work. We're here to do the next work. And to learn from all of it. To embody all of it as all of it being truth, all of it being evident, all of it being necessary, all of it being something that is a stepping stone for the complexity that we are here to unify. And that as we begin to step into and embody and to breathe into and to be into our true self in the true infinite oneness, we will no longer be trying to hold someone else's place or miming or miming or mimicking or copying. We will embody our perfect, unique frequency. And it's just slightly unique, ain't it? But as spirit connecting, as physiological spirits, plants, like I said, all of these things, the animals and the atomics, the minerals, when we harness our humanity to be in like a symbiotic relationship between the earth, but then also spirit, we are the bridge. We are not the end point. We are the bridge. When you recognize your role as a master bridge builder, or when you understand that we are now giving birth to the bridge builders, every child being born now is a bridge builder. Yeah, some kind, and you'd be surprised. If you lack the understanding or the awareness, is a whole new frontier. All humans being born in this very moment are bridge builders. Not one will be born from before. It's already extinct. Think of it that way. Bye-bye, unicorn. Goodbye, dinosaurs. Bye-bye. It's okay. It's just, they all exist, right? In the Pisceans, you and me, and this will still exist, but it's going to exist now in these light waves, right? But not right here. No, not anymore. But just as information took shape and took form and kissed and smeared and romanced with the suns and the atomics, that's part of what we're doing when we extend our will, when we use our human teamwork to actually help to extend and create physical bridges into other spaces and places in our physical material solar system. How about that? Is it possible for us to completely recognize that it is possible to accept that climate change is going to happen with or without us? And with or without us, for however long we want to look at that timeline. So with us, a little bit shorter of a time, we're cranking the heat up in here. But with a little bit of longer time, it'd be the same answer. To be in this form, to be comfortable, to experience harmony, to be able to even survive as human. Where did the dinosaurs go? Interesting creatures, right? Where did the unicorns go? Interesting creatures, huh? Where did the fairies and the mermaids go? Well, they're just waiting ahead of time, just as they're waiting in the past. Doesn't matter which direction you go, they're just on the other side right now, because right now, in this time, in this cooker, in this baking of the universal oven, this is what is happening. This is the complexity. And so therefore, if we want to try to devise a way to encapsulate this and keep it in a precious treasure chest, I guarantee you we will need to find a way to go and get back to our colonies on the moon, to our colonies on Mars, and to use biotechnology, to use and to partner with our robots. We've done this before. We'll do it again. Otherwise, peace and namaste to all earthlings. And may you truly find your highest abundance in the plants and the rocks and the animals.